Hey guys, welcome to week 9 of class. This week we're going to begin what is about a 3-week assessment of the World War II period. And this week we're going to be looking at some of the major causes of the Second World War. Chief among them is going to, of course, be the rise to power of both Adolf Hitler and Benito Mussolini. And in many ways, their two rises to power parallel one another. And so we're going to be looking at each of them and sort of seeing what some of their key arguments were and what some of the things they did in order to rise to power. And of course, once they gained power, respectively, both created a quasi-dictatorship, if not in fact an outright dictatorship in their nation. You had a type of socialist fascist nation in Germany, and of course an exact fascist nation in Italy. And of course, the war will begin when Adolf Hitler invades Poland in 1939 on September 1st, I believe it was. So we're going to be looking at some of the factors which led to the war itself. Now, once war is declared in Europe, the United States maintains a stance of neutrality. And we'll be talking about what that neutrality meant, why it existed, and some challenges to that neutrality. But of course, come December 7th, 1941, with the attack at Pearl Harbor, our neutral position completely erodes and disappears, although I would argue that prior to that point, that neutrality had become somewhat shaky, evidenced by such things as Lend-Lease and cash and carry. And we'll talk more about those this week. But this week is predominantly focused on looking at the causes of the war, and then next week we'll look at the war itself with a specific emphasis on the home front, and then following that we're going to take a look at some atrocities of World War II, and that would include the Japanese-American incarceration in the United States and of course the Holocaust, and we'll be looking at the way in which the United States played a role in that affair as well. So lots of stuff for those of you who are World War II buffs. This next 2-3 weeks are going to be interesting to you. So that's what we got going on this week. I want to encourage you to be working on your final projects, your final papers as they are. So contact me if you have any questions on that. I'm happy to help. But other than that, that's pretty much all I got for you this week. So with that, go in peace, be warm and filled. May the force be with you. Live long and prosper, and may the odds forever be in your favor. Be blessed, guys.